Hello, 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 everybody, 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 everybody. Come on in, come on in. Listen, I choose to be guided. I'm gonna get right to it. As they say, I won't be before you long. Let's see what happens. Another day I had to press record and see what God has to say. Yes, yes, yes. So we're here live. Hmm. I have a few things to say. The first thing, listen, listen, listen. Forgive them, for they know not what they do. Forgive them, for they know not what they do. And you're saying they knew exactly what they were doing. I hear you. I hear you. You're saying they knew exactly what they were doing and they hurt me. And this is why forgive them, for they know not what they do. They did it from a place of pain, a place of fear. Follow me. It doesn't mean that you make excuses for the person that hurt you. This is not what I'm saying. I'm not saying that you make excuses for it. I'm not saying that you take it. Allow yourself to stay in a situation that you're not guided to be in. Because some situations that we're guided to be in, they may not feel good for a time until we are moved. Not by our emotion, not by the emotional stands, not by that, but by the divine guidance moved. Anytime you're in a situation that doesn't feel good, don't act emotionally. Rather ask, why am I here? What am I to experience in this moment now? Why am I here? Make it plain and clear. So, forgive them, for they know not what they do. Because there are some people that are operating in the shadow, in their shadow self. And we've been talking about this cutting the cord, and we've been talking about the situation where that if they're not on your frequency, they don't understand you. There is no making them understand you if they are not on your frequency, because as we discovered in one of our times with the divine, I was guided to what? Look up to hear. And then we discovered that in order to hear, it is much deeper than what we think. I thought it was quite obvious. When you hear, right? What else is there to know? But then what came as a result of that, as God said, look up to hear. And to hear actually meant it is a frequency. It is a vibration. There has to be a certain frequency and vibration that a person is on in order to hear you. So therefore, someone may act out of their shadow and don't see themselves until they deal with themselves, until they meet the shadow. And they have to make that intention themselves. They have to desire that themselves. You can't make somebody look in the mirror. You may have a circumstance that may influence the activity and the action of looking in the mirror, but you can't make them do that. That is a personal desire. Do you waste your time if that's what you're saying? You're not wasting your time. That's why it's so important to be guided. It's just, that's what it is. Hey guys, welcome, 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 welcome. Hi, beautifuls. Hello. Mexico, Syrian. Hello, everybody. Thank you for coming. Listen. So it is so important for us to understand that as we are reflecting, we're in this reflection, and we're in neutral, and we're going with the flow. in neutral and doing as we are going, as we are guided. That's what we're doing. There are some situations that you may find yourself in, and this just kept coming to me today. Forgive them, for they know not what they do. And that's deep. Because yes, they did it intentionally. They're in their shadow. From the place that they are, they did it intentionally, but don't you go there. Meet them where they are in the regards of this, understanding where they are. And you may have to exit the room. Whether it's a job, a relationship, a situationship, whatever it is, you may have to exit the room, because you are also at a place where you do not have to be anywhere that you are tolerated anymore. You done already broke the generational curse. You done did whatever you were called to do in that lane. And now it's time for you to make moves and still be guided in the flow. God, what am I to experience in this moment now? Is it time yet? I gotta go. When you feel that urge, you got to get up and go. Then you got to get up and go. Go ahead and get up and go. And do it gracefully. There's no need for you to fear. Just go. Remember, you got to cut it. That's what we talked about last week. We got to cut it. And when you are cutting the cord with the past emotions and those past energies that have held you back, you're going to grow, and you're going to also be you're going to find yourself in rooms that you've outgrown. There's nothing there for you but to move on. You'll walk out of one door and go right into another. And I know that if that message is constant. A lot of people have that message. But this message today is very, very specific. And as you know, we are all in different spaces in our journey. So take what resonates and leave the rest. Everybody is not on the same plane, but we're on the same playing field. But we're not on the same plane. So you have to figure out where you are. Another thing. We are in this era. My heart is going out. And the Spirit said, keep this part brief, because I'm going to have a whole nother message when it comes to this. My heart is going out for those people who are dealing with the cutbacks and the things that are taking place in our government. I want you to understand something. You being guided is imperative in this time right now. These situations and these tables that are being turned are such activity that is going to cause for so many people to fall to their knees, and not in the form of falling, running to an indoctrination into further suppression. We're not talking about that. I'm talking about being in the position where the only thing you can do is trust. The only thing you can do is flow. Like flowing is about all it could be. Let me give you a testimony. Let me tell you something. Years ago, I was in my personal pandemic, my personal thing. This is about right around the time things started for me. Right after the recession in 2008. As I stood in the great room of the house that I had built in Island Lake of Novi, market was falling, plummeting. It was just going bad, fast. It was nothing that we can do. No matter what empire you had, it was nothing that could be done. I remember waking up in the middle of the night, finding myself on the other side of my great room, crying in the middle of the night. I have been worried, so worried about what was going to happen. Oh my God. I mean, we would have 50 deals to close and nothing would close. Instead, the feds was shutting down the title companies. It was nothing for us to do. but pray. And I remember being in this situation with my hands tied, 2 little children, dependent upon me, excited because we were in our dream home. Mommy built our dream home. But I was restless at night because at night I'm saying, what am I going to do? I found myself on the other side of the great room and not in my bedroom because I fell asleep in the recliner. I didn't know what to do. And I remember as I woke up against the wall, tarrying and crying, I heard very loud and clear, you will fall and rise before men. It's not about you, and your children must experience it too. And I cried and I cried and I heard it so clear. And then I said, what am I going to do? Because there's really nothing to do. We're hitting a recession head first, going deep, real fast. Bigger you are, harder you fall. What am I going to do? And God told me to do something that I never, ever, ever would have done, wouldn't have dreamed of doing. He had me to call, I'll say he, because God is not a he or she. Don't get your panties in a bunch or your drawers either, okay? We know God is our divine source energy, okay? There is no gender, yin and the yang, the balance. Heavenly Mother and Father, however you want to do it, let's get in the game. Let's not worry about the wrong thing, okay? So as I'm there, I was guided to call someone who was a client of a client. I had only met this young man because my client brought him to me because he needed me to help him with his client. He was trying to sell a house in Bloomfield Hills, Michigan at the time, and he was an honoring older Lebanese man. My children call him Uncle now. He's a friend of mine now. But when God said that, I said, what? Why do you want me to call him? I'm not his friend. I don't know him like that. Okay. And all I could say was, okay, because I had nothing else to do. So, okay. So I know you're in that position. It's like you have nothing else to do but to be guided. It's intentional though, baby. So in that moment, I said, okay, so when do you want me to meet him? And I thought about this house because it had been probably a year or something. It had been some time had passed. The man was offered an opportunity to sell his house in the middle of in the recession when people weren't buying. Somebody offered him $5,000 off from his asking price, and he said no. He was honorary. Our first conversation that we had, he hung up on me. I called him back. I said, I think our phone was disconnected. Oh, no, it wasn't disconnected. I hung up on you. Well, all right, then what's up? Let's continue this conversation. Well, as we were saying, right? So we could continue the deal, but then he opted out later on. He didn't want to sell it because it was an heirloom of his family, and they had built that home. It was on the cover of Homes and Gardens, Better Homes and Gardens at one time. God said, call him. He lived a city over in Birmingham, and he had that house just sitting there. He refused to sell it for a dime less than what he asked for. I did what God said. I had a plan. I was trying to make up a plan to think that there's something that I know I could do, because in that moment it was plummeting. The market was plummeting, but I know it's got to be something to do, because you know how it is when you're going through something that you've never been through and you have no idea what you're really getting ready to go on, like that ride. I'll tell that story later. My experience on the Gemini, right? On the Gemini ride. I got on that Gemini just real quick. I don't remember. I know I blacked out the first time, because the second time I'm like, what in the world? Where did all these curves and all that stuff come from? I think I blacked out after the first hill. Okay, it was over. Some of you are in situations like that. You done blacked out. You say, I don't even know what's going on. I'm done, right? So back to the lecture at hand. So you better understand. I did what God said. God told me where to meet the person and when. I called him because by this time we could dialogue. And I knew what God wanted me to ask him. So, nervous as ever, I planned to meet him on a Sunday at my favorite Starbucks, Maple and Lasser in Bloomfield Hills. And he said he would meet me. When I get there, I had written up a proposal, a way, an opportunity for us to make money in this recession period through our my educational programs and the programs and services and things of that nature, and was thinking that maybe we can partner and make money in this process. Not what happened, what God had in store for me, the surprise that God had in store for me by this honorary older man, not even very familiar with me. As I sit there in the Starbucks, slightly nervous, but at the same time confident because, listen, I was successful. So I know this will work. And I'm not sure of what's ahead. So as I'm telling him the plan, he kind of cut me off and he said, you know what, Princess? I mean, he was like straight up, what do you call that? Scarface material. Like, you know what, Princess? You a nice lady. You can come and get the keys Wednesday. Don't worry about it. You owe me nothing. With a tears in his eyes. There's an unfamiliar gift that awaits you. It's unexpected, uncommon, and you can't get this the traditional way. And the person, you've been placed in a scenario as a lesson and a reminder to you and a lesson to the person that you are being asked to forgive them, for they know not what they do. You know what you did in your shadow. You know what you did in your shadow days. You understand? When you get out of the shadow and you look back after you done been through the towers and all of that, hey, look, sometimes we'd be like, boy, you done been through the war. You got your badge on. You understand? And then people can get cocky because they've been there and they succeeded. You can't forget where you've come from. Stay humble, stay grounded. And that's the scenario that you're in. But I was given that opportunity, and the blessings continued in this experience of being guided. You all know the story. Been homeless a couple times after being wealthy, self-made. I chose to be guided at all costs. Don't worry about what people are talking about. In this scenario right now that we're dealing with the world, I don't watch the news. I let the news come to me as it is relevant for me. I choose not to get involved in that because I have to protect my energy. Some of you are dealing with high blood pressures because you're watching the news all the time. You're watching the news and you're flicking your darn phone on social media. So you are getting yourself entangled in gossip. I'm just saying. Allowing yourself to be concerned and then giving yourself the excuse that it is relevant and it is important for you to be concerned about it. But then I'm going to ask you, what in this game called life, Although be it all things that are these are some situations. Shout out to all of those who have started movements and putting up I was just on the freeway today, and there are people across the walkways and the viaducts and with signs. Shout out to you making some moves and doing something about it. But as I had put in my message the other day, no matter what you get involved in, what you choose to spend your time and your energy on in this era, it is imperative that you are guided in the moves that you make so that you can be impactful. It's like being in the game. In order to win the game, you can't get in the Super Bowl or you can't get on the football field and just get anywhere you want and think you're going to win a game on any type of sports thing. We have so many examples that give us examples for us to take notes on. You can't do that. You can't just walk out on the field because you got a desire to play the game and you're going to get out there and do whatever you're going to do. It's important for you to be where you are appointed to be in the game. So I need everybody. We have to get in position. I know what it's like to change legislation. I've been on that end of the stick too. There are things that you can do. Place your energy. Our energy is absolutely the most powerful tool that we have in this era right now. Have always been. The energy that we use. The energy. What do you want to see? Create a vision of what the results that you actually want to see happen. You want to see people moved out of positions and out of offices, then create a vision of that. Create your own vision board of what you want to see, and it cannot be selfish. That's a key. You need to include the community, include yourself, include your family. Make that vision and get you some people aligned with that vision. Wherever 2 or 3 are gathered on any such thing, let everything be established. We don't realize how powerful we are. In that very movement, right after I was given that opportunity of a beautiful 6,000 up and down square foot home, free and clear for my family to go through this process that I was just being guided on. This is my first time doing the being guided intentionally. That was in 2009. I had always been guided, but not intentionally in that way. So in that experience, as I moved forward in that lane with 2 children, fresh, what they say, fresh off the boat. I didn't know. I was just saying, lady, what we doing? Because there was nowhere else to go but to be guided. And that's where you're being called. That's where we're all being called. We're being called to the guidance. I choose to be guided. Take the path that Jesus, Hashua HaMashiach, took. Is being guided, allowing for that internal map quest. Spirit of God demonstrated in the form of the intuition. Holy Spirit. Again, we're not going to trip on the names. Get in the game. Most people don't even have a jersey on. You're not even on the sidelines. But yet we make claims of this or that. If you can't get there, make a vision. Get a team together. Get your family together, your children together. Post it. Put it out there. This is the movement. That's what you do. That's how you make a change. That's how there will be change. Because there is nowhere else to go but to be guided. Right? I love every last one of you. And the Spirit say we're not done. Okay. We're not done yet. How y'all doing? Hi. Who is that? Someone's mad. They're crying. Oh. in the Middle East. Oh. Well, I just pray for everyone. I pray for peace and love for everybody. The number 2882 may be important for somebody. That number has been coming to me over and over and over again today. 2882. Every time I looked at the clock or did something, that number was out there. I'm going to pull a number. I don't know. Let's see what we get, because it was just coming up. So I hope you're able to receive something from that word. Just getting here and just, you're going to be good. We're all going to be good. You know that? Do you know how good we are? We are very good. When you allow yourself to feed yourself, your mind, a lot of negativity, baby, you are allowing yourself to be submerged in that which your soul is desiring to not be involved in. You either. Because if unhappy soul, unhappy you. Right? So that's what's happening here. I just want to pull a number, some numbers. I don't know. Maybe we're going to play a game. Who knows? You never know. But it's Friday night. It is Friday. What y'all doing this weekend? It's Friday. How you doing? How you doing? Huh? It's Friday. So again, if you are just coming, rewind so you can see what came out. Okay? What came out earlier? The word, the message. Before we're getting ready to play a little game. Or I'm just going to pull a number. We're going to see how it goes. I was going to get off, but then Spirit said, we're not done. Oh, wow. Oh, that was from earlier. Okay. 007. Or I should say 0707, number 14. 14. 24, 24. That could be 6, that could be 8, and then again, it would be 14 because 6 and 8 is 14. Right? Synchronicities, and then 0, 0. So you may be seeing those numbers. Check your heart. Check your heart. Whoever, you need to check your heart. Check your heart, and that for whoever this is for, get you some cayenne pepper. Something you may not know. Those are some things that the Spirit, I have been guided to so many different things in every area of life, and even as it relates to health. Cayenne pepper, before I read about it, I was guided to understand that cayenne pepper is excellent for the heart. If you take a little bit a day, I would say get the organic kind, but take a little bit a day and a little bit by way of tea or something. Put it in there. It sounds gross. I know. You're like, ugh, I know, but it's actually not. And I'll tell you how to make it, baby. Okay. Put a little bit of cayenne pepper, whether it's green tea or I would say green tea because that's how I had it, but whatever tea, the tea of your choice, put a little bit in there. It's going to give you a nice little bite. Right? And put some honey in it, and it's going to be so good. It's going to be so good. Good, good, good. Drink that and be consistent about that every day, whoever I'm talking to, and take you a little garlic. You got to smash it so you can get that alien juice. It's very potent for you and healing for you. And it really removes toxins and infection and things of that nature. And it's excellent for the heart as well. And then take you at least one small aspirin a day. All right. That's for somebody who's been dealing with heart issues. You've been dealing with heart issues, and that's a way to remedy it naturally. Okay? And the Spirit's saying that's the truth. You think it's something major going on with you. And in fact, you've been told that, or you feel that very strongly in your soul that it is. And yeah, it could be, but it's not going to be. Because I just told you what to do, right? I just told you what to do. I told you how to handle it. And you're going to handle it. And everything's going to be good for you. Do you hear me now? Do you hear me now? Let's see what we got here. 111. Okay. Intuition, insight, serenity, harmony, clarity. Okay. Joy, momentum, self-awareness. Now is the time to realize your long-held ideas. You're on the right path to turning your dreams into reality. The right people, circumstances, and resources are coming together to support you. Happiness and new opportunities are within reach. Trust the journey and have faith in the process. Trust the journey and have faith in the process. Trust the journey and have faith in the process. Good times, good time, good time, good times. You are deserving of affection, relaxation, and joy. Aren't we all? Open up to your family and friends about your feelings, and you'll find everyone aligned and working together harmoniously. Many people are cheering for you. When you spread love, it returns to you multiplied. Now, I'm about to go somewhere, and I am not what they say, the Nancy, whatever. What do they call that? I don't know. You know what I'm talking about. They got that's going gloomy Nancy. We're just going to call it gloomy Nancy, okay? I'm not that, but this is what I want to say because this is very important for somebody. You may be someone, especially if you're part of the ICBG team. Let me tell you something, baby. You probably have more people in your family. It doesn't mean that everybody in your family is all on board with you, and you may feel alone. I want you to know that you're not alone. And blood don't make it family always. Sometimes there is a new family, a new union, a new opportunity of unity for you. So I don't want you to think, well, I don't have my family there. You know, you've decided to take the walk alone, and they didn't support that. But I do want, oh wow. So this goes right back to what we said in the beginning. Forgive them, for they know not what they do. I don't like, now this is like, is this a message for me? You know how you get those messages and it's like, are you talking to me? Forgive them, for they know not what they do. You are at such a frequency right now. You are like walking around. You've got this invisible tube that you are just protected in. You are shielded in. It is so amazing. Yeah, it is, boo. So, that's what it's called. Negative Nancy. Yeah. Well, you're not. I'm not Negative Nancy. So listen, but I am telling somebody, sometimes there are people that you have already, because you know so much. You know their energy. You know the intentions. God has removed the veil. You get it. You can see right through somebody. You can look at somebody. They can't lie to you. You are a human lie detector. You don't take nothing from nobody. Yeah, that's you. So you see beyond the veil. You not the one out there smoking, sucking on a walnut and haven't even cracked the shell, thinking you done had a walnut. Okay, you're not that person, right? So I know where you're coming from. I hear you. I feel you. And hey, some people you love to look. You're not even going back there. There's some rooms you have completely shut the door. You're not going back in. And then there are some rooms. Forgive them, for you know not what they do. And as you will be taught, God will guide you. There are some doors that have been shut, and they've been shut because even as you have been coming out of hiding, coming out of the hermit mode, you went through this period where divine was showing you the truth of people. You go and put your foot out there and they they bite it off, right? Like, oh my God, you were all happy and you figured you knew what you knew and you give people a chance and then they go and bite you. See, God was showing you, again, you had to do some more cutting. You had to do some more pruning. You know where those rooms are and you know who those people are. So be wise. And I know, I have faith. I know that you're going to be anyways because you've come so far. You're not a fool. You like that Queen of Swords over there, sitting over there with that sword sitting right beside you. You loving as ever. You the sweetest thing. You're so sweet. And you're so pure and beautiful. But you're not no fool. Right? And you know. All right. 0707. Again, self-awareness. Forgive. I didn't even see this. I didn't know this is what the card said. Forgiveness, empathy, resilience and freedom, professionalism. So you're getting ready to do something very, very big in business. Yeah. Release what no longer serves you and let go of, I cannot. Let go of grudges. Openly express your emotions and seek compromise. Not to the fault where it compromises your energy, your peace. No. But you already know, we've had this discussion of there's another way to look at some things. Yeah, there is. There's another way to look at some things. When understanding is lacking, it's best to move forward, embrace the truth, and it will set you free. Some people you already know. You don't need to go back there. It's already done. It's, in some cases, it's a wrap. In some cases, it's a wrap. Jeez Louise. It's a wrap. Again, limitless potential. This is a powerful reminder that anything is possible if you can dream it. You have the ability to make it a reality. And remember what we said, when we're guided, you can create any solitary thing that you want. But if you are not being guided into the space that you are to be, if you're choosing to not follow how you're being guided because you're concerned about the concerns of your ego, you will find yourself getting there, and just wait for it, because you will come to a place where you will not be satisfied because it is not the desire of your soul. Lest you are a place that you have literally given yourself way too ill so much that your heart has been hardened and you are waddling in the pig's mud and it's satisfying to your ass. Okay, now you're feeling good because you done waddled. And it feels good so much. Have you ever been in an environment where it smells so bad and yet you were there for a time and all of a sudden you didn't smell it anymore? Or you've been in a house, some of you have been in some houses that maybe they weren't clean, and for you at some point it was all right. It was okay if you moved something over on the other side of the table. I've known people to live in environments like that were completely uncomfortable. You may live in a community or a city or community where one person may say, look, in my city, they had, sheets up to the window. So if I see a curtain that got a hole in it, I'm good. You get it? So just allow yourself to grow and don't get stuck in the mud. Don't get stuck there, okay? It says, stay calm and trust that what is meant for you will come your way. Release any tension and embrace relaxation, knowing that your potential is boundless. Your potential is boundless. You're not stuck. Don't allow yourself to be stuck. Don't allow yourself to be stuck because you're free. Follow your guidance. Good times are on the way. Relaxation is on the way. Don't compromise your peace. And limitless. All right. The sky is not even the limit. It's the beyond. It's the beyond. That's what it is. The eye candy 0550. 5 may be important. 55. 55. That's significant for me, darlings. Intuition, creativity. Again, take a break to enjoy. Okay, spirit. Okay. Aesthetics, expression, networking, harmony, potential, and romance. Somebody is coming out of the shell, baby. Oh, 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 oh. Somebody is coming out of the shell, baby. Take a break to enjoy fresh air or gather with friends for a delightful time. Appreciate the natural beauty around you, waiting to be discovered. You may soon start an exciting new project or enjoy a charming date. I told you guys the other day, somebody's coming back around full circle. Wait for it. Use your charisma to connect with others and create meaningful interactions wherever you go. So you are being called out of the hermit. Yeah, you're not in a hermit anymore. You're not. Okay, now I guess we're getting ready to play cards. Okay. I'm gonna be obedient. So we're going to play with our spirit team. Yay! Woo, woo! Yeah, baby. Yes. Oh, so true. Awesome. Can make possible. So very true. Yes, it is. Oh, look. 555. Look at that. And 55. This is for you. Oh, well, wonderful. I'm so glad. Becca 555, thank you for being a part of the ICBG family, baby. Thank you. Aw. So much love. Wait, no, that's the love one. So much love, baby. I just love it. Guys, you know what I noticed the other day? When I smile, look at that. The praying hands. Oh my God. After you evolved, it's so fun. You look different, you feel different. Because energy is everything. So your body is like forming to this new energy that you have. Lots of love to you too, baby. Oh, you had said that right when I said lots of love. Is that what that is? Awesome. Wonderful. Listen. Hey. All right, let's see what we're going to do. What are we playing? And you know what? Because 555 came out, we're going to play fives. It's this game that when I was in my car that came to me. Spirit was like showing me, because yeah, you guys know I'm like new to the card thing. Well, new, but not new. I'm not really, okay, not new. We're not going there again today. Let's do other videos. Oh, that's so cool. That means we're in sync. That is because we are in sync, baby. Okay, we're going to do fives. That's what it is. Okay, so this is how we do it. I'm being guided how I'm putting the cards down, right? And they're all going to come together. It's going to be in perfect harmony is what it's going to be. Yeah, when I was a little girl, I used to play cards. I used to not play cards. I used to pull cards. And I always am guided to whatever I do. This part of my life was very difficult at one time to even do. I didn't want to do this. I was scared. I was scared because I was taught that it was evil. And so because it was evil, I was told that it was evil. Because I was told it was evil, I didn't want to tap into it. And then I realized, like, wow, some things, like, we argue about the truth. We argue about, like, this card game is really the story that comes out of the person who took the leap of faith and took the leap of faith, and the journey, the experience of the journey is all through the cards. And yes, it's energy. We are all energy. So be careful who you listen to and who you are watching when it comes to these card games. Okay? Like, real talk. Because you could be watching Negative Nancy. Oh, thank you so much. He says, I too can feel your energy too. It's a good thing that we're friends here and super spiritual connections too. So happy to always be your new subscriber. Oh, I love it. I love it. I love it, love it, love it. Okay. That's wonderful. Thank you. Thank you so much. It means so much to me. So let's see what we're doing. Oh my God, this came out the other day. Oh. Wow. I'll tell you this. Somebody was resistant to change. Was resistant. And now they've stepped into the change. They are starting to be guided. Wow. And there was a breakthrough now. Someone who was resistant to change is starting to now, they have been awakened. They have had an epiphany. They've had an epiphany. The Spirit done woke them up. Oh boy. And they are now, wow. Wait. No. Okay. Here goes that 8 again. And 21. That common denominator. There's some hidden factors. Full circle. A whole complete full circle in your life. But you have a lot of new opportunities that are coming. Who this section is right here is for. You have a whole lot of new opportunities. Listen, let's see. Something is, hold on. We got 5 piles. That's that first pile. I'm going to put everything in order. That's what I'm going to do right now. We're going to put it all in order. Spirits say upright. So we're going to read it. There goes 7 again. Okay. And then we're going to see what messages come out. Let's see what happens. The number 5 again. So you went through a lot of loss, financial loss. And I'm talking about the compassionate one. Queen of Cups. Compassionate. You're calm. You're sweet. You're in this calming space. You didn't cut it. You didn't let it go. Wow. Unbiased judgment. Independent. Clear boundaries. So you've set your boundaries. Wow. Number 7. Wow. See, that's beautiful. It says unbiased judgment, independent, clear boundaries. So you are compassionate and you're loving, but you have set clear boundaries. That's another message that we just talked about the other day that came was you're loving. You really are. But don't get it twisted. You don't play with you now. Right? And this came as a result of, even though, and I just said, because you went through a lot of betrayal. You went through betrayal. In that number 7, it's the 7 of Swords. You went through betrayal. And you suffered a lot after the betrayal. Who this message is for. You suffered a lot. But now it's time for you to rejoice. The 4 of Wands. Celebration, joy, harmony. For this beautiful, beautiful, beautiful queen. You're a beautiful queen. And that's the queen energy, okay? You can be male, female, they. Don't want to leave anybody out. Okay? 7 and 5 is the number 12. Okay? So Spirit wants us to go. We're going to go through and kind of like look at them. And then we're going to put them in a particular order. And there's going to be another story. Because see, there's always different ways to look at something. All right? And so that's what we're going to do. Okay? I'm going to put them in alphabetical order as if we were playing a game. All right. This here is for the queen, this Queen of Swords and Queen of Cups energy. You beautiful soul. You beautiful soul. You walked away from the trickery. You went through a lot. And now it's time for you to celebrate. You walked away from all of that. Left it behind. 4, 5. Yep. Okay. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's see what else is happening. All right. This is building a story, I can tell you. Wow. 10, 10. 10, 10. The King of Cups. So we had the Queen of Cups. Now we got the King of Cups. And we have the Page of Pentacles. Thank you, baby. The Page of Pentacles. Look at that. Emotionally balanced. See, somebody's coming into your life. Remember, there's somebody who is now emotionally balanced. And that could be you too. You're emotionally balanced now. You have the yin and the yang energy. You have already been through it all. And as a result of everything that you've been through, even after the betrayal, you are still absolutely beautiful. You're beautiful. Yeah, that's who you are. Yes. And everything that you have wished for, but in every area of your life, the manifestation, you are deserving of it because it's every area of your life. You're so deserving of it. You're so deserving of it. You've been through a lot, my baby. God bless you. You've been through so much. This is interesting. So we've got the double 10 here. Wow. You've carried burdens. And what we were talking about, like with the family, with your friends, whoever the divine has appointed for you. It says divine love, harmony, blissful relationships, alignment, inner happiness, fulfillment, dreams come true. Family contentment, total love and support. Oh, I love that for you. Wow. After hard work, completing the task, completing what you were called to do, baby. That's what you did now. Oh, I love it. I love it, baby. Okay. See, transition and change. Leaving behind, releasing the old baggage and moving on. Who you leaving? The King of Cups had to walk out the room. The King of Cups said, I'm out of here. The King of Cups said, you know what? I'm leaving this piece. I got to go. That's what the King of Cups said. No. And coming right towards the beautiful Queen of Cups. That's what's happening. All right, so we put that in order. The double tens. 26 may be important. There we go. That 2, 6, 2, 8. That's 8. King of Cups and Page of Pentacles. Oh, I'm seeing something here. I'm seeing something here. Ooh. All right. Guys, I gotta turn on some air because I'm just tripping right now. Okay. All right, here's another one. Oh, wow, 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 wow. Whoa. The luck. I cannot. I don't even know what to say. I don't even know what to say. Okay. Spirit say just say it. Wow. 7, 7, 7, 93, 11. Wanna be something that's all right. Come on. Listen. Wow. 7 and 8, the number 15. 16 and 17. There's getting ready to be sudden change. Sudden change. And you're getting ready to experience something in your life. I think I put enough clothes on this because the stars come out. With the Tower. 7 and 8. See, it's like a sync. 7, 8, 9. In that order. So you got to get prepared. You need to get prepared for this change. There's a union that's coming back together. Whether it's in, now whoever I'm talking to, Spirit says in this lifetime, it's like something that's coming back around. Yeah, it's this lifetime. In this lifetime, you guys knew the person too. Okay. Uh-oh. Said my hairs are standing so amazing and I had a feeling I could tell what bit of feeling of something awesome to awesome. Yep. Yep, you had to split ways. You had to split. You had to, there's necessary breaks. Especially for those who are twin flames. The relationship is tumultuous. Literally. People, everybody and their mama don't want y'all to make it. People lying on you. And it's interesting because what happens is the shadow aspect of you, a lot of times the person that is in the shadow in the relationship gets hoodwinked by some energy that is really out for the breaking of you. Okay? Wow. 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 So, yeah, people know exactly who you are. People know who you are, and people do things intentionally because in those relationships, there's a lot of jealousy. Because you were able to go to a space that was far beyond the acceleration and the space that had anybody in your entire circle had ever even seen. It was foreign to the whole room, right? And one of you talked too much, telling too much, and had too much faith in these energies and had too much trust in these energies. And these energies really, when someone is very broken on the inside, honestly, that's why I used to wonder why spiritually, or not spiritually, but in the scripture, it would say, trust no man. I could never understand that. Why did it say trust no man? Like, how are you supposed to trust your spouse? How are you supposed to trust somebody? But that's because you can't trust. You cannot put your faith in man. Like, period. You have to be guided, because putting your faith in man will get you effed up, honestly. In man, I mean man, woman, whoever it is, in these vessels, you have to know, you have to be in the position to be able to make a rightful judgment of character. And it's not by the deed of a man. It's not by, oh, they did this for me and they did that for me. And that doesn't mean anything. I wrote this quote in 2010 that the energy from your current perspective is more powerful than anything you say or do. The energy from your current perspective is more powerful than anything you say or do. Don't get the deeds confused with what's really going on, because when there are certain energies that are wanting to break up your situation or break you down or tear you down in some kind of way, come for you in some kind of way, they will utilize the tools that you give them. And in many cases, it's your weaknesses. It's your vulnerabilities. You getting drunk out there and you're getting wasted. That's a house, like a crack house for negative energies. You're easy. Ignorance is not bliss. It's an opportunity for you to be taken advantage of. These gaslighting energies, it's an easy hit. It's an easy one, because you're clueless. And they ride on that. That's how the world is the way it is right now, because we've been asleep. You easy. So be careful. Don't get it confused. Quantify your value. Allow yourself to, you got to be guided in these relationships. And it's not boring. It just is what it is. And we are in that era that it is what it is. And that is just the way it is. And that's the way it is. Stop playing with me now. Oh, boy. The lovers, upright. Love, harmony, relationships, union, partnerships, actuality, passion, values, alignment. Prince used to call the creativity that he had with his music and that relationship the S word. You know what I'm saying? That's what he called. I called the hermit that I've been in for the last year and some months a romantic excursion with the divine. When I met my soul, it's like, oh, what's up? How you doing? Inside. You don't even know. But you will know. You're getting ready to know. All right, so listen. Oh, wow. 7, 8. There we go. So that 3 is right here. So that sets the stage. I see where we're going here. See, the spirit is moving. All right. Delays, the standstill, resistance. Oh, no. Oh, spirit say upright. Okay. Pause, surrender, letting go, new perspective. That's what I'm saying. Letting go. Get your hands off the wheel, your foot off the pedal, the gas, and the accelerator, baby. You got to get in the flow. Sit in that seat and let it flow so that you can grow. You're getting in position for the catapult. You really got to chill. Let's chill. Let's settle down. That's what I want. Just me and you. Forever and ever. So true What was that? Oh, I missed that one. So true, very true. And because when I felt like I couldn't hold on anymore, I knew that it was time to let go. It's a good thing that I did because it was coming into a point I couldn't take anymore. So I had to leave and almost ended up in the ER. Oh boy. But I didn't because I took a few deep breaths. It took a while to me, but I knew I was going to be okay. So I'm glad when I knew it. I'm glad that I let go. Come on now. That's the important thing. Yes. I'm so happy for you. I didn't even notice this. 12 and 3. 3, 3. 33 is important. 6, 7, and 8. Wow. And that right there, again, 27, that's 9. Okay, so listen. That's 15. Wow. I'm putting all this together, and it's so amazing how this comes together. Wow. So that's 15. Wow. So, okay, 15, 16, 17. So there it goes. 6, 7, 8. 15, 16, 17. All right. Preparation, progress, foresight, and enterprise, expansion, overseas opportunities. So you may be going somewhere overseas. Is there an opportunity somewhere in Dubai? Maybe you're going to the Capes or something. You're going to have a good time. Yes. So you are letting go. That's just what we're talking about. Oh, man, sometimes, I don't know, have you guys been experiencing this? Like, I've been feeling like I'm floating. That's the way the cookie crumbles. I've been feeling like I'm floating though, like literally like floating. And I've been doing also the blessings of the energy centers. You guys know what that is? Wow. And it can also go this way. Wow. There are more ways to look at your situation. It's more ways to look at your situation. You have to really look at you got to look at take another perspective in the scenario, what you've been dealing with. You got to look at it a different way. Somebody's holding on to a past emotion. Yeah, you got to let it go. You got to let it go before it take you up out of here, because you are holding on to the energy of the past. And you need to let it go. I'm just feeling it. Like you really need to let it go. Or either you just stepped in the room. I'm not sure. But you need to let it go. Okay? Forgive them, for they know not what they do. I know they did it intentionally. Isn't that something? Forgive them, for they know not what they do, even though they did it intentionally. And that's because when you are in the shadow, that you're on a different frequency. You didn't see your error till you got out of. You didn't see your error. I'm just saying. You had no idea nor clue of your error. And nobody could tell you that you had an error. That you were out of order. Nobody could dare tell you that you were out of order. They could not. Until you decided yourself to look in the mirror and make a change. Make that change. It was not until you decided to do it, because prior to that, no one could tell you anything. And 9 times out of 10, you had to go through a major tower in order for you to listen. Forgive them, for they know not what they do. They really don't. Because if I used to, I guess I kind of took it lightly. I used to hear that all the time, and I would say, okay, if they know not what they do, when someone's obviously doing what they want to do, right? They're doing it because this is what they like doing. They're doing it for their own selfish reasons or whatever it is. But you need to forgive and let it go, because and in this space where you are being called to put it in neutral and don't put your foot on the gas, the accelerator, but let it flow and allow for the blessings to come into your life. Allow for the doors to be open. Because in any other position, you're going to cause resistance. Any other position, you're going to mess up the system. So you got to let it go, baby. Let it go. Right? All right, we got another pile. What we got? The synchronicity. I cannot. This is amazing. We got the Fool. You done took the leap of faith. You're getting ready to take the leap of faith. You understand me? I have spirit friends too. For real. You're not alone. Absolutely. For all I know, this could be AI talking. You know what I'm saying? Like, y'all better stop playing with it. Y'all don't even get it. How you doing, baby? I know you're real, though. And even that's real. I'm just saying. We're not going to go there today. Another subject. Listen. So the Fool, you've taken a leap of faith. New beginnings. Listen, this is after you've been through some betrayal, you've been through losses, you've suffered losses, everything. New beginnings, possibilities, innocence, spontaneous optimism, trust in life, blind faith, and adventure. That's that Fool that took the leap of faith. And you can take the leap of faith at any point in your life, right? You really can. Okay? So here we have the Empress and the Emperor came out here on the fifth wheel. On the fifth wheel, shout out to Becca 555. Yes, the Emperor and the Empress right here. Right here. Okay, so listen. 43, and guess, you said 7 was your number. Look at that. 43 breaks down to 7. Well, look, I follow the spirit. I don't know what, they say, well, you're not supposed to break down numbers that are in singular format, but I do. I add them all up, darling. Okay, so there you go. So we've got, and that 7-9 was also another one, which is 16, which also breaks down to a 7. Ha! This is your night, baby. It's your night. It's your night. It's your night. Wow. Oh my goodness. Wait a minute. Hold on. Okay, listen. So we have the Empress, abundance, and this is the Empress energy. You could be a male or a female or they. We don't want to leave anybody out. Abundance, nurturing, fertility, feminine, good parenting, development, accomplishment, growth, and evolution, action. All right. And then we have respect. And this is that Emperor. The Emperor showed up with the Empress. And we had Lovers in the last pile. Oh, it's coming together. Again. All right. It did something funky. What is it doing? Can you guys hear me? Can you see me? Hey. Awesome. I'm so glad for your comments. So we had the Emperor and the Empress again coming out. What? Okay. And this is a wish come true for somebody. And then we have the Fool And the Queen of Wands. The Queen of Wands, it took courage for you to take that leap of faith. You walked away from something. You walked away, you let it go, and it took a lot of courage for you to do that. It took a lot of courage for you to do that. For you to walk away and let it go. It's a wish come true. Satisfaction, emotional stability. You're just like, all that. Go on now with your bad self. Go on with your bad self. I'm just saying. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. So, oh, we're not done. Okay. So Spirit is, okay. We are not done. I'm just going to organize this how it should be. The Empress, the Fool, the Emperor. Wow. And 9, wish come true. It's there. It's the wish come true. It's all there. Wow, 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 wow. Okay. So, wow. So Spirit say shuffle each pile, because then it's another story. Watch. It's another story. Okay, I'm going to do it I'm going to turn it upside down so I don't see. You have to be able to feel. To heal from it. Yeah, this is so true. Let me tell you, when I was having my son, my firstborn, I was in labor for 2.5 days. Right? I was in labor for 2.5 days. I actually stood in the abortion line and chose to have him. I was extremely ill, went to the hospital. I think I was in the hospital the first time for about a month, and then they sent me home with a nurse. Okay? I was very sick. Wasn't the reason I chose to. Well, maybe it was. I don't know. I can't even remember. I was going to, but I decided not to. I decided to keep my baby. And then I was in labor for 2.5 days. I was pushing for 3 hours, and thank God, I kept my baby. But when I was having my baby, I almost lost my life. As all people do. They almost lose their life. That's what we're doing. We're putting our life on the line when we go and have a baby. Okay? So I was doing that. And they said to me, he was coming out the wrong way. And they figured this out 3 hours into it. Come on, baby. We're pushing for all this time, and you're just now realizing that he's coming out the wrong way. Okay. I had a friend who had a baby at that same hospital and was in a coma for 6 months after my experience, right? So that should tell you something. But anyways, that was the scenario. So anyhow, in that space, I had to let go, but I had to also push. I chose to push beyond the veil. I chose to push when they told me to not push. I chose to push through the threshold when I was told to not. But in the not mode, the baby kept reversing. My son kept going back inside. He's like, I ain't coming out there. Kept going back. And I decided to go opposite of what I was being told, and I followed my intuition and decided to push. And it saved my life and my son's life. He's doing exceptionally well today. So you've had to push recently. Ooh, did you have to push through something? And you thought what you had to push through almost, it took your breath. It took your breath away. It sure did. It was hard for you. But you did it. You did it. You need to cut it. You just need to cut those energies off. And I believe for you, it's emotional. These are emotional energies. I feel so floaty, like I'm floating or something. No, I haven't had anything to drink or anything to smoke, anything like that. I don't remember when. It's just energy. How y'all doing? How y'all doing? How you doing? How you doing? And a do. Mine. Yeah. Oh man, first I do one more shuffle. Oh, put them all together kind of shuffle. Wow, so we're mixing them all up. Okay, I didn't know that. Okay, that's how we're playing with our spirit team. It's a beautiful game. We just found out somebody is getting ready, and this message has been around for a while, but you done gave it up, set on the wheel, set at the wheel, and decided to not try to influence anything either way, literally. That's what you've decided to do, and trust me, it has saved your life. Wow, it has saved your life. Ooh. I'm just kicking it with you guys on here. Wow. Hey. And the finale says, oh my God, 10. Okay. It just fell out. Yes. 10. Because Spirit said, put it all together, like start it all over again. And that's what we did. See how the flow goes? All right, I'm also being guided. I got to go get my other book because there's a book that goes with this. And I'm getting ready to go get it. That I can look. Spirit wants me to read something out of it. So we're going to read a message out of it. Yeah. Okay, we can read this first. Okay, look. So this is what came out. The Fool again. Leap of faith. It's a message here. And I believe that the leap of faith is happening because whoever you are, this leap of faith is happening because of the message you have been intuitively guided and you got a word from God. You done had an epiphany. Spirit just spoke to you, baby. Ooh. It says mental clarity, the breakthrough, new ideas, success, sharp mind, you done had a breakthrough. Right. It might be scary, but you can do it. Because that's what the fool did. That's what you did. The ways of the Spirit seem foolish to man. Remember that. That's what it is. Wow. This is a wish come true. But not just for you, but for your partner. Not just for you, but for your partner. Look at this. Wish come true. Satisfaction, emotional stability, and luxury. You're going to just be living it. Look at all those cups. 10 of cups. In every area of your life. Even what you did. And then again, and look at this. And then the celebration. And what was I just talking about? Birth. I was talking about birthing my son. Look at that. 9 out of 10. And this here is, look at that. 10. This came as a result of the guidance, as a result of how you've been guided. That's how you are ending up where you are. Yeah. Because you took the leap of faith. The ways of the Spirit seem foolish to man. The ways of the Spirit seem foolish to man. I love you so much. Might be scary to do so, but when they say you jump, then you do. You're supposed to jump. So I did. just that. I'm so happy I did. I love my life, not so much stress and lots of happiness, even if I have my days too. Oh, I love beautiful and amazing things in life and stories too. Oh, I love it. That's so awesome. So that's how it ended up. Spirit said, put that whole pile together and let's pull it again. And that's what we pulled. The truth of the matter. The summation of our card game. Oh, yeah, but I still got to go get the book. I got to get the book. That's what Spirit's like. You got to go get the book. Okay, so you got to get the book. So I'm going to go get the book. Okay, that's what I'm going to do. Don't worry about it. I'm going to go get the book. Like right now. Okay, there you go. Real time, being guided. Like, go do it right now. Like, they gonna see me get in trouble? You don't get in trouble, but you have to follow. Okay. You gotta follow. I'll be right back. And I think I need to, whatever. I'll be back. All right, down here in my little lullaby hole in space. Let's see what we have. Y'all still there? I hope you guys can see me, because sometimes I look at this thing and it's like, it's all messed up. Okay? But don't worry about it. We're just having fun. We're spending Friday together. And I love it. On a live. And I love this opportunity because I can stay here as long as I want if I want to. As long as the spirit is saying we're having fun. Okay, so anyway, this is how this goes. We're going to find a page. Oh, wait a minute. That part. Hold on. Let the air breathe. All right. Let's get some breeze going on here. Okay, so here we go. What are we doing? And there we go. Is that it? It is. So what is it? What are we doing? All right. Wow. So go back. I'm just saying. Okay. The elemental suit of Earth and the Earth signs in astrology: Taurus, Virgo, and Capricorn. The energy pentacles are symbolic of money, the physical body, nature, stability, and all things abundantly tangible. See, that's what's being pulled together in your life. Everything. All you have, the abundance is like coming. And it doesn't mean, it's like whatever. You're evolved. So you're symbolic, you're embodying all of the energies. All of the energies. You're not specific, and I don't put anybody in a box. We're all associated to our signs. It's important in terms to understand what is indicated in the sign so that you can know that's a part of the equation that you need to solve in this life. That's a part of your life's equation to solve. Okay? Come into some understanding regarding it. Okay? So, an easy way of remembering. Okay, so this is talking about the money, your health, your stability. We were talking about earlier the heart, the heart. This is also the matters of the heart, right? And abundance is relative to your soul's journey. Your soul's journey. That's how your abundance is relevant to that. However, your soul, whatever your soul is to fulfill in this particular lifetime, and the reason for which you were called to be in this vessel, this time, carrying your soul in this lifetime, it is a particular and perfect reason for that. So the abundance is relative to the journey of your soul. Whatever your soul is called to do. Your soul may be called to bungee jump. And that's what it came in this lifetime to do. And damn, it's going to do that. And then it will be fulfilled and abundantly so. It's not a fixed scenario that has been like it's been taught to us. But you, my baby, that I'm speaking to, you are entering a very abundant era, and that's because you chose to be guided. And what is that? You chose to be guided. You did it. I have a very engaging, my new subscriber. All right. Okay. Well, thank you. Okay, so consider stability and how feeling stable in your body is called being grounded. For many of us, feeling stable in the world is linked to having an adequate amount of wealth. And you're getting ready to have a whole lot of it. A prosperous new beginning. Oh, a prosperous new beginning is unfolding for you. Be open to receiving gifts from the divine. The Ace of Pentacles bears the gift of a new beginning rooted in the element of earth. Here we see the hands of the divine reaching through the clouds to offer a golden coin with a pentacle on it. Beneath the coin, there is a beautiful garden with lush flowers blooming, a symbol of great abundance and prosperity. Here in the garden, you have everything you need to ensure success. Take what you need as you venture beyond the floral archway and out into the world, trusting that you have planted seeds that will take root and ground you through any of life's challenges. So new beginnings and abundance is yours, and I'm guided to read the general reading and also the love and romance. The Ace of Pentacles signifies an opportunity or gift from the universe. Look at that. In the material realm. That may come as a new job or unexpected sum of money. Since this card is about beginnings, it could also indicate that you're taking the first steps towards increasing prosperity and cultivating greater abundance for yourself. This change has unlimited growth potential, so grab, hold, and see where it takes you. Beautiful, yay! Woo-hoo! Okay. Love and romance. A new love is coming into your life, I'm telling you. And I tell you, for those of you who are having a return, the person is not the same. You've been through it. You guys were broken for a purpose. Broken for a purpose. And it's being returned to you whole. That's what's happening. A new love is coming. And so that is considered the new love. The new love is this new energy. They've gone through the tower. They let go what they need to let go. And they are new. Literally new. Okay? Okay, Spirit said, okay, for example, something that I found out even about like how some of the Greek mythology, how they've talked about a lot of different great goddesses and gods and things of that nature. If you really do your study and do your homework, you will realize that some people, where they say that this person embodied that thing, it is because they literally they were the evolved version of the original person. The evolved person. You are a new person. They have a new name. They have a new song, a new way of being, a new way of seeing. And that was the example to us to understand that there is opportunity for us to literally become new. Literally. You may feel, no, okay. A new love is coming into your life, or you are in the beginning phases of a significant relationship that will become stable and grounded. You may feel the urge to take an existing relationship to a new level of commitment through a shared decision, such as buying a home together. Now is a time of increased abundance and stability in your love life. So relax and enjoy the bounty. I say, enjoy the ride. Enjoy the ride, baby, because it's coming. It's happening. You're in it for winning it. No, you're in it to win it. Yeah, 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 yeah. Yeah, you are, baby. I love it. I love this for you. 10-10, baby. 10-10-10. You better put it out there. 10-10-10-10-10-10. And that number 7, was it not falling to? Why? Look. After 10-10 again. After going through the after going through the burdens. Let's do counterclockwise. Going through the burdens. Being weighed down with the burdens. Here you go, right here. 10-10-10-10. Ooh, Lord have mercy. I love it. Guys, I have enjoyed you guys today. I don't know. I kind of like... I'm going to go make myself a salad. I need to eat something. I haven't really eaten today too much. I don't eat a lot. You find yourself not really wanting to eat a lot? Like, I don't really want to eat a lot. You know, you can't tell by my backside. But it's okay. Yeah, I don't want to eat a lot. You know, you get full off of this, all of the energy, the newfound energy, and you have to stay in this place. Somebody will say, how can you be joyful with all the things that are going on in the world? I stay in my lane. I stay in my lane. And that's how you're going to be effective. That's how you're going to be able to make effective change. Effective change is not making videos from all the bullshit that you're watching on the news. I mean, that's not it. Don't sit up and start chasing the opportunity of numbers. You got some people coming out half naked because you want to be half naked because you're trying to chase the numbers. So you have stepped out of the opportunity of being guided, right? Unless that's what you call it to do. I mean, I'm just saying. I don't judge anybody's journey. You might be called, I don't know. I don't even try to do it, but I do it all the time. People always say Betsy and Barbara be, sitting out there nice and squeezed, looking at you guys, and it's okay. And I mean, that's just life. It's what it is. It's just, I don't know. It's like my signature or something, but it's no point intended. Who I'm talking to, though, I'm talking about some people who are just really just not being guided, but trying to jump on the bandwagon for an opportunity that you're trying to make an opportunity yours. That's not yours. It's not your opportunity. It's not for you. That's not where the divine called you. Divine called you to go over here. You don't want to go over here because your ego is affected. Because it doesn't look good. Because that's not what sounds good. You don't want to, you don't want to do what you're being called to do. One of the main excuses a lot of times is because you're children. Oh, well, I don't want my children to suffer. I don't want my children to do this or that. Well, listen, let me tell you something. You got to be in position in this era. It's the only thing that's going to work, that's going to give you peace. It really is the only thing. It really is. I mean, you can do whatever you want. I mean, it's your choice, honestly. But like Divine said to me, there will be many people who will make the choice for the sake of their peace. I'm just saying. Okay? It just is what it is, boo. All right? It is what it is. What you gonna do? All right? So we have to really just get in position. I am getting ready to go. I hope you guys enjoyed our time together. Did y'all enjoy the time together? I enjoyed you guys. I did. I have a couple of videos that I need to post. It take forever. Like some of them I'll put them out there and then I have to come up in the morning. They'll come up like the next day, you know? That's interesting. YouTube need to put something else in place so we don't have to go through all of that. Yeah. I love you guys so much. I choose to be guided. Transformation it is so. Transformation it is so. Transformation it is so. And congratulations to you, baby. Congratulations to all of those that this message resonated with. Because it was truly a beautiful one. It was a beautiful one. I'm going to take one number for the... Look at that. Spirit say that's another one. So we're going to do one number for the road. Okay, hold on. Let's see. Let's see. Belief system. Oh, are we going into another message? Authenticity, destiny, inspiration, talents, gifts, self-appreciation, gratitude, and purpose. You are blessed with unique talents and skills that set you apart. Embrace what makes you different. This is your path to success. Trust that your dreams are on the way to becoming reality. Stand tall in your individuality and go after what you truly desire. Boo! That's what you do, baby! Woo! Woo! I'm going to say one more. I love the synchronicities. A 101, baby. This is a 101. I'm with you. This goes to me, too, with what we said, that there's so many different ways to look at this. Look at this. Look at this. Starting over. Wisdom, transformation, resilience, growth, empowerment, new beginnings. That's like the whole message. New beginnings for you, baby. Happiness stems from self-expression, growth, and experiences. View failures as steps to deeper wisdom. Happiness is real, achievable, and all around you. Appreciate both the small and significant moments on your journey. Failures are opportunities for renewal. Embrace the fresh start ahead. So embrace it. I love that. I love it, I love it, I love it, I love it. And remember, true happiness is true joy. Someone said to me once that they didn't want me, they didn't want to ruffle my feathers a certain kind of way because they didn't want me to lose my excitement and my energy. And I had to bust their bubble because I'm like, you can't do that. Nobody can mess with that. You can't steal my joy. My joy has nothing to do with an individual person, a thing, or a place, or... It doesn't. I am joy. I am joy. I am love. It's inside of me. It's inside of me. You can't take that from me. I got many titles, but they don't make me. I became a doctor only because Divine said for me to do it, and I did it, and I was asking why before I did it, before I went back to school, because I didn't want to, and I said, well, why? I don't care about that. I had made a plaque literally in my office, and it said I was supernaturally certified, and I put a graduation time and everything. What do you mean? Although I had gone to schools and yeah, all that. But God said they care. Y'all. Them people out there care. I'm sure I probably got into some rooms and things because people were they were so into the title. They were so into the fact that I was Dr. Princess-Odilia, you know. Because that's where they are. That's the frequency they're on. So it's like meet them where they are and keep the same love heart posture. That's just what it is. Don't get your underwear in a bunch about what somebody's thinking or anything like that. It is what it is, baby. It is what it is, boo. Spirit say take one more off the top, and after that, I gotta go. All right. Oh, what? I didn't even realize that was the card deck that I was shuffling, that I was playing with in my hand. What we got? Do you see that? Oh, come on. Two of Cups. The love is coming, baby. Unified love. And it's the love, too, with your soul. The love with yourself. That's the thing. You got to love yourself. Love yourself enough to be true, to be authentic. F what everybody's thinking and what they talking about. Just be you. Don't worry about it. Follow how you're guided, whatever it is, and make it do what it do, baby. That's what you do. And that's the name of the game. Yes, and that's how you're going to find joy. It's the only way, especially in today's era. Unified love, partnerships, mutual attraction, proposal, marriage, connection. Wow. Somebody who was married. You're coming back together. You're coming back together. Oh, I enjoyed you. I love it. Thank you for spending time with me here. Thank you. You guys go and subscribe, follow Becca555. That's right. Okay. Unified love, partnerships. So it's about to go down. I don't know who you are, but it's about to go down, baby. It's about to go down. I think if we sit here anymore, it's just gonna keep coming out. It's about to go down. Maybe you are 55. Maybe you are 55. You were born in 69. I don't know. Wow. It's about to go down. Yes. At the bottom of the deck, can we have the sun, baby? Can we talk for a minute, baby? That's it. We can, and that's 10. I mean, we gotta go. And that's 10. Positivity, pleasure, happiness, vitality, fun, joy, warmth, celebration, success, rebirth. Know that all is well, baby. Wow. I love it. I love it. Yeah, we stick together. We stick together. It's beautiful. Oh, wow. You're nurturing. You're nurturing. Yeah. Beautiful. I'm trying to go. I don't know. I am trying to get off the phone. Get off the phone. Get off of here. Wow. It's so beautiful. All right. Yeah. I'm so glad we had this time together. And I hope that we could sing along. For me and you for me forever. Good night. Good night. Good night, John Bull. See, if you know, you know. That's old school. That's like way back in the day. Good night. Good night, John Bull. Good night. Yep. Time out for people to be running around like Forrest Gump. I was running for about 3 years and 65 days. He said something else, but it's time out for that. We got to be guided. Not gotta. I don't want to say gotta do anything. I don't, there's no rules. It's just the name of the game. We got to get in it. Look at that. 88, 444, baby. 88. What is that? Wow. Look, you know what? Hey, I'm going to stop making shoes. Blessings in disguise. Look at that. You've had such strength. Challenges you have had so much strength, and everything that you went through, you are protected, baby. You are protected. You're building the foundation. Some things may have fallen apart, and it was some challenges, and you had to go through it. Okay? I love you guys. When it's time to go, it's time to go. I'm going to go. All right. I love you. Good night. Enjoy your weekend. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Good night.